Hello out there in YouTube land. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying warm. It's my day off. I just came in from doing my morning errands, and the wind has chilled me to the bone. So I'm trying to stay warm. My nice cozy hat and my Sherpa Line hoodie. If the background looks a little different to you, it's because I took down all my tapestries because I'm moving in a few days. Hopefully, I'll be in my new place by the end of the weekend. So yeah, I had those tapestries up for so long, I forgot what color the walls were. Pea soup green. Exorcist. Check that out, folks, if you haven't already. I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate to this. Like when you're moving and whatnot, all the preparation, packing, you really have no time for. You really have no free time. So I've really had no time to read, but still catch up on a couple things here and there. So today, instead of a reading recommendation, we got a little spooky season movie for all y'all. For the title, as you see in the thumbnail, it's called Gotham by Gaslight. This is what they call like an else world type of story. Like they have like these famous characters. In this case, it's Batman and all those characters, but it takes place in like a whole different time and place. In this case, Gotham by Gaslight takes place in the 1890s, the whole Victorian era. I came across this back in 2018. Like this was just released. I found it on Blu-ray in the stores, probably Target where I bought it. And I always loved Batman as a kid. I'm not familiar with a lot of the other stories and whatnot, and like Warner Brothers, they make like an animated movie like every year or a couple of years or so. I wasn't not really familiar with any of them, but this caught my eye, and I no no spoiler alerts here. I put in the thumbnail. So that's the whole point of the whole reason you'll watch the movie. There's a certain famous figure that appears, and we'll get to that in just a moment. I looked into it. This was originally a comic from 1989. And interesting thing, I looked it up. The guy who illustrated it would go on to be quite famous. His name was Mike Mignola. A few years later, in like 1994, he debuted his character Hellboy, which was made into two fantastic movies with directed by Guillermo del Toro in the early 2000s. Definitely, definitely, a little side note. Definitely recommend checking those out because that was when like superhero movies were just getting started. Like Disney wasn't involved, so if you ever watch those movies, even the not so good ones, they're pretty intense and definitely more adult oriented and thus a lot more interesting. And back to the movie choice of today, folks. So Gotham by Gaslight. What's the plot? It's the 1890s, and the streets of Gotham are being stalked by Jack the Ripper, and that's Batman's hero of the story. That's Batman's. That's the excuse me. I went to the Brian Lee Durfee School of Editing, so I'll edit this all out. You will not hear that mistake or hear me even explaining this. Okay, there we go. So our hero Batman in this adventure has to go toe to toe and with Jack the Ripper and try and stop him. It's pretty intense. Like, the movie is rated R, but it's not graphic. I want to point that out. It's Jack the Ripper. It gets a little intense at times, but ultimately it's an animated movie. They're only going to go so far. So even though it is rated R, it's not graphic at all. I might watch it later tonight. See on my little tablet over there. Like when you buy the Blu-rays back in the day, you get like the digital code. So I got it ready on my tablet. Probably watch it later tonight. And let's see what else was I going to say. It was worth noting too. As always, like when they adapt a book to a movie, they always change a couple things. I think really the main reason they change things is so that people will actually go see it. Because if obviously if you know one story, you're probably less inclined to go see the other medium. So in this case, they did change the ending, and don't worry, no spoilers. I'm just gonna say this: from the comic book to the movie, they did change Jack the Ripper, and there's always a debate: what's better, the book or the movie? It's not even close. The good lord, the way the movie ended, like it's so good. I've actually never even gone back to read the comic book. I just stick with the movie. I should read it. I should really read the original source at some point, but the movie I thought was so damn good, and like I said, it was as in, it was as intense and as rated R as an animated movie can be. I'll leave it there, folks. So anyway, like I said, this is Warner Brothers. Like Warner Brothers in general, DC, Batman, they have like I think they have a deal with HBO Max, so like really all their movies are on there. So if you have HBO Max, I'm sure Gotham by Gaslight is on there, or you can rent it or stream it online. Highly recommend it. Still got a few more days left of spooky season, so I gotta say, if you want to spend like, it's a short movie too. It's only like just over an hour. So yeah, if you want to get cozy with something interesting and new this Halloween season, I definitely recommend this one. And we'll wrap it up there, folks. Let's see. I'm gonna go make some hot tea and try and warm up a little bit. I think, like in the next few days or so, I'm probably gonna do more of my little lyrics or poem videos. They're quick and easy, and judging by the view counts, I mean they've been some of the higher views I've been getting lately. So people seem to be intrigued by them. So it's quick and easy. Share some videos. It's a lot of fun. So definitely expect a couple more of those throughout the week. All right. Take care, everyone. Happy spooky season. Stay warm. Happy trick or treating. I'll see you in the next one.